everyone, welcome to Popular Cruising. I am your host Jason Leppert, here with a deck-by-deck review of Celebrity Cruises' Celebrity Millennium. Since I last sailed on board, the ship was treated to a Celebrity Revolution redesign that gave it quite a dramatic makeover. As a reminder, please stay tuned until the end of the video to see our final pros and cons of the ship. Let's start by listing the ship's specifications. Sitting a notch above standard mainstream ones, Celebrity Millennium is a premium vessel, and is of course part of the Millennium class. She was originally launched back in 2000, but last received a major refurbishment in 2019. Millennium is 90,940 tons, with a guest capacity of 2,218, which amounts to a sizable passenger space ratio of 41. Taking a look at Millennium's accommodations, we personally enjoyed a Veranda stateroom. This category measures in at a decent 150 to 175 square feet and is an excellent first impression of the ship's lovely redesign. Plush bedding and mattresses certainly come teddy bear approved. And it's nice to have a full residential style pair of electrical outlets and USB charging ports. However, they are unfortunately available only at one nightstand, not both. Even so, across the way is a vanity desk sitting opposite a small sofa. And at that there is additional US, European, and USB plugs. Naturally, the balcony outside offers wonderful sea and port views. And back inside, the bathroom is equally well redesigned. Thankfully with a fixed shower enclosure versus a curtain. There are of course several suites available should you wish to go larger, beginning with 254 square foot sky suites and their luxurious bathrooms. Plus handsome bedroom. With a minibar area and long couch leading to a balcony. Celebrity suites are even larger at 498 square feet, featuring a unique curved balcony that jets out from the side of the ship opposite its glass-enclosed elevators, in addition to a very well-appointed bathroom. Meanwhile, 562 square foot royal suites increase further in size with a separate living and dining room, classic portal bedroom, and stylish contemporary bathroom. And last but not least is the 1,432 square foot penthouse suite, with plenty of room to dine, lounge about, and sleep. As well as bathe with a view. What is particularly nice about the suite amenities is their access to further ship-within-a-ship venues around the rest of the vessel, collectively called the Retreat. The lounge on Deck 4, for instance, replaces what was once the very dark and sullen Michael's Club Cigar Lounge to be an exclusive concierge space, with its own seating, snack station, and attached bar. While not conveniently attached to the lounge as on newer Celebrity ships, the Retreat Sundeck is another dedicated space at the very forward top of the ship for alfresco rest and relaxation, including its own lovely whirlpool. When you're ready to book your Celebrity Millennium cruise, we recommend doing so through our sponsor, Fairy Godmother Vacations, who will magically take care of all your trip planning absolutely for free. To get a complimentary quote, just click on the link right here, or call the number or email the address displayed below. Activities available to everyone on board always start at the Grand Atrium, and radiate out from the line's previous cursive logo typeface to the guest relations and shore excursions desks on Deck 3. Also on the same level is a relocated Celebrity iLounge that has been reduced in size, simply to a few iMac internet terminals. Lastly on Deck 3 is the meeting place for onboard conferences as the need arises. Moving up to Deck 4, the casino is well sized, with all the usual slot machines and table games. And particularly lovely is the fact that it is entirely smoke-free. Just next door is the ship's art and photo galleries, displaying Park West pieces available to purchase at auction. As well as a photo studio, store, and images captured on board. Up again on Deck 5, there is more shopping to be had along a corridor of retail outlets. Ranging from logo items to high-end jewelry. And ending with the future cruise center for booking new sailings. Jumping up to Deck 10, the spa is another lovely space on the Celebrity Millennium that features your usual hair salon off of the entry lobby, as well as treatment rooms for massages and the like, plus the central thermal suite, consisting of steam rooms, saunas, and salt rooms. And of course there's a fitness center with awesome forward-facing views. Best of all, rather than have a thalassotherapy pool available only behind a spa paywall, it's freely available along with jacuzzis to everyone in the inviting solarium. The glass-enclosed space on this class of ship has always been impressive. Alternatively, outside is still the main pool deck with a pair of swimming pools, in addition to its own whirlpools. And flanking it all from above is a jogging track to get those steps in. Heading to Deck 11 is where you'll find Camp at Sea, the kids' facility that was relocated years ago, unfortunately displacing the left edge of the observation lounge. Now the portside scenery is reserved for children of various ages, with their own divided play areas. And nearby is also the X Club for teens. To let young adults spread their wings a little. On the other side, of course, is what remains of the Sky Lounge. It's still a great observation venue, just abbreviated from what it originally was. But the dance floor is still there for nightlife. As well as bar, and at least unobstructed views to the front of the ship. As seen here in a rainy San Francisco. Higher still on Deck 12 is the Rooftop Terrace, a great spot for catching a movie outdoors like The Rock. A classic action film perfect for the aforementioned port of call. And last but not least is the basketball court. Which sits dramatically in the shadows of the ship's signature X smokestack. Shifting over to the dining venues on board, and back at the retreat Sundeck, is another outdoor area that serves delicious lunches, included for guests therein. Here we enjoyed a refreshing chilled shrimp cocktail, as well as the Luminae signature burger, named for the retreat's other exclusive restaurant that we'll visit in a little bit. But first, descending in order to Deck 11 is where passengers will find Qsine, the fantastical extra-cost specialty restaurant looks much as it has over the years, but newly features Le Petit Chef and Family plate projection mapping. Currently, the cast of animated characters is cooking up a narrative about the seasons of life, starting with spring, wherein a couple meets, falls in love, and digitally crafts a tasty spring pea soup before the real deal comes out to taste. Then comes summer. And fast forward to 4 years later, when a growing family with kids makes a colorful pasta, which in reality was also quite delicious. Come fall, the family and its dog join to prepare an entree of ground beef filet mignon. That was tender and flavorful, but didn't quite plate as a match to the animation. Finishing up is then winter, when the couple has gotten older and the kids have returned to visit for a sweet send-off of double chocolate fudge brownie, which concluded as a better match to the animation design. Also on deck 11 is the Mast bar, that when open in warmer conditions, surely services the upper deck sunbathers. Or below on deck 10 is the pool bar for additional drink coverage. As well as the included pool grill for hot dogs, burgers, and the like. Such as the one I enjoyed with delectable grilled onions, no less. And then inside is the newly redesigned Oceanview Cafe for a complimentary buffet, which is conveniently mapped out on a screen, so guests know exactly what type of food is available along the line prior to scoping it all out. Here I have to highlight how marvelous Celebrity Cinnamon Ice Cream is, as well as its great Indian cuisine. Meanwhile, the Sunset Bar behind it was also stylishly refreshed. And back at the Solarium is the included spa cafe and juice bar for healthier alternatives to the main buffet. And I must say, the selections were nearly as tasty, albeit with fewer calories. Then descending back to deck 5 is where the ship's main dining room, the Metropolitan restaurant, is found. It's still double-decker, also down to deck 4, but similar to how the observation lounge was shaved down in size, so too have new venues been carved out from its sides. Here we selected a savory double-baked blue cheese souffle, wonderful scallops Rockefeller, a made-to-order surf and turf, and sweet poached pear. One of the newly delineated side restaurants is blue, an included alternative available to guests in aqua-class cabins. Selections are generally healthier, like at the Spa Cafe, such as vegetable summer rolls and even bespoke cocktails, as well as the first time I ever tried a plant-based Beyond Burger, which pleasantly surprised me. And a tarte tatin is always an excellent dessert. Also on deck 5 is the appropriately titled Sushi on 5, which replaced the former Bistro on 5, with a new extra-cost menu extending to yummy Pan-Asian dishes like these. The several specialty sushi rolls are especially worth trying. Cellar Masters is another bar, but this time dedicated to fine wines and champagnes. Including my personal favorite, Veuve Clicquot. Meanwhile, Café Al Bacio and its attached Gelateria are welcoming for ordering specialty coffees. Besides the brews themselves, the array of pastries here is sublime. As are, of course, the scoop treats across the way. Down on level on deck 4 is another bar, this time dedicated to martinis, as well as a cool spot for caviar and vodka pairings at Crush. Said Luminae, like Blue, is a separate side section of the main dining room, included just for guests of the retreat seeking premium fare. Following an amuse-bouche, we enjoyed a wonderful chilled lobster salad, savory Jerusalem artichoke soup, and yet another tasty pasta. Last but not least of the specialty restaurants on board is Tuscan Grille, which sadly replaced the Olympic, the storied dining room that once included wood paneling from the actual ocean liner. What's more, the space has also been reduced in size to make way for additional staterooms. What's left is a restaurant that is common to other celebrity ships and does offer great cuisine such as the following. A massive porterhouse is always a personal favorite, as is a large array of sides and pastas. Before finishing with a sampler of several sweet desserts. And even though Olympic was replaced, thankfully a number of pieces of memorabilia were saved and put on display between the casino and art gallery. What became of the original ocean liner panels, however, is unknown. Finishing up with entertainment, the Rendezvous Lounge is equal parts social gathering spot and place for live music. Of the talented lights also seen here at Cellar Masters. But it's the theater that stages the most lavish acts on board. Ranging from mystifying magicians and operatic guest vocalists to astonishing aerialists. And traditional musical reviews. Entertainment on Millennium is nicely varied, but not quite as bold as on Celebrity's newer ships. That leaves us with the ship's final pros and cons. The only things we disliked, as pains in the aft, are bedside USB ports being only available at one nightstand, the discontiguous layout of the retreat venues, and the unfortunate removal of the Olympic specialty restaurant for the Tuscan Grille. But what we most liked, and can take a bow, are the ship's classic collection of elevated staterooms and suites, wide dining array including the clever Le Petit Chef show at Qsine, and overall spectacular redesign as part of the Celebrity Revolution Enhancement Program. Thanks for watching. If you would, as it really does help support us, please like this video with a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, while hitting that bell icon to be notified of new videos. Watch our other ones and visit popularcruising.com.